yoga, and that's not necessarily true. Yoga is truly for everybody. You just have to find what works best for your practice, and you just enjoy your flow. So for today, we are going to focus on just getting a little more flexible because it does help with proper circulation, all right? So let's get started and ready to prepare ourselves mentally to be in this practice, and let's get our breath work done. And I think what we're going to do today is I would like for us to just actually stay in this seated position here so that we can just prepare our minds and become grounded and ready in this practice. Now for me, I am going to actually have my hands facing down on my knees just for a little bit of grounding. Now if you feel pretty grounded, then I definitely welcome you to have your palms facing up so that you can be welcoming any type of abundance or just being ready to receive, all right? So let's go ahead and put a soft gaze in your eyes, or you can look down or close your eyes, whichever you prefer. And let's just practice on being present in this moment. As easy as that sounds, it actually can be very, very challenging. So let's make sure that our mind is grounded in this practice and ready for this flow. And let's just take a deep breath in. Fill that belly up with air, holding it here. Exhaling, pushing the air out. Beautiful. Now let's ensure that our mind is fully focused and ready, making sure that any thoughts that come to our mind can just be fully released so that we can just be here and present. Let's take another deep breath in, holding that breath, still holding it, and release out. Beautiful. Now on the next inhalation, I would love for us to set our intention for this practice. Whether it is that you want to set the intention that you are going to continue to push forward and persevere through this flow no matter what, or that you are going to be your own cheerleader rooting you on through every asana or pose. So whatever your intention is, I just welcome you to set it now so that we can all take a deep breath in together. Let's take a deep breath in, keeping in mind of your intention, saying it over in your head, and then exhaling out. Excellent. Let's go ahead and drop that right ear to the right shoulder, holding it here. Inhale, drop that neck back. Exhale, drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Inhale, drop that chin to your chest. Exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale, bring your head up to the center. Go ahead and open up your eyes. And let's go ahead and bring the soles of our feet together so we can be in this bound angle position or butterfly. Butterfly is such a great go-to asana that can definitely help with your flexibility. Now, you can definitely grab some blocks. I highly recommend you have blocks if you need them in this practice, but you can place the blocks underneath your knees so that they can be supported and still help you, because it may be a little painful to put your legs all the way down, which is fine. Now, what I do challenge you to do is to bring your feet as close to your growing area as possible. I'm going to remove my blocks, and what we're going to do is you're going to straighten through your arms, straighten through your neck, straighten through your chest, and just kind of breathe in this asana, seeing how low your knees can go to the mat. Remember, it's not a contest who can do the best or go the lowest, but it's more so a contest on who feels the best, who feels the greatest. So let's go ahead and hold here. Inhaling and exhale side out. Beautiful. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, bend your elbows and lean forward. And you're going to feel a deeper stretch here. And just hang here. See how low you can go comfortably without overstretching yourself, okay? You don't want to get any injuries. And just hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come up and breathe. Excellent job. Let's go ahead and bring that right leg out to the side here. And let's go ahead and begin to bring our arms up. Exhale, bring that right hand on the outside of the right foot, allowing for the left arm to hang over the head. And let's see if you can look up, almost like you're looking at your armpit or looking at the ceiling, and you can feel the stretch here in your hamstrings. Holding this here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up so you don't hurt yourself. And let's go ahead and close that right leg and open up the left leg here. All right, and let's bring our arms up. And exhale, drop the left hand on the outside of the left foot and reach that right arm overhead. And you can look gazing up to the ceiling, holding this here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come up so you don't injure your right side here. And let's go ahead and bring those legs together so that we can bring them around, putting us in our tabletop. Let's make sure we're checking for our alignment, that our shoulder is over the wrist, and that our knees are in alignment with our wrists, and that the feet are in alignment with the knees. And just drop that belly down, bring your chin up, looking up for cow, and take a deep breath in here. Exhale, drop the chin to chest, and slowly drop that tailbone and arch the back for cow. Let's go ahead and look at come back to a neutral spine, and look at your right hand and bring your right foot to the right hand, and then bring your left foot to the left hand, and keep that slight bend in your knees as you are here in this forward fold position. Let's go ahead and bring our hands to our shin, halfway lift, looking forward, and exhale, forward fold again. Inhale, bring those arms up above our head. And exhale, bring those arms behind you and interlace those fingers here, stretching that chest, looking forward. And just take a deep breath in and exhale out. Now you can release your fingers. This next asana that we're gonna do, we're gonna bring our hands behind our back. We'll find a way to where your hands are kind of in this prayer pose position, but behind your back and the arch of your back. Bring that left foot out in front of you, your right foot, bring it out in front of you. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna slightly bow forward, bending from the hips here. Seeing if you can bring your head down as much as you can. If your hands begin to unfold or come apart, that's totally okay. You wanna make sure that you are comfortable. And slowly come up. All right, release those wrists and just kind of rotate them back and forth. Bring that right foot back to your left. And let's go ahead and step the left foot out in front of us. And let's bring those palms together again behind our backs. And let's go ahead and take a deep breath in here. Exhale, lean forward with your chest. Slowly come down. Beautiful. Just hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come up. Take a deep breath in. Gather your balance. I close my eyes. And go ahead and shake those wrists out. And just take a deep breath in. Bring those arms up above your head. And exhale, forward. Plant those hands onto the mat here so that you can bring that left foot behind you, keeping the right foot up. And then let's go ahead and heel toe that right foot out some to the outside of the mat, keeping those hands on the inside, putting us in this lizard pose. I absolutely love lizard, and I think it's a great pose to help with your flexibility as well as strengthening and widening those hips. Now let's go ahead and make this a living lizard and go back and forth. We've done this pose before. Go back and forth on the balls of your toes. Excellent job, excellent job. Hold here. And let's go ahead and drop that left knee, untuck those left toes. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our pigeon. We've done pigeon a number of times, but let's go ahead and bring this right foot over to the left side of the mat. Careful as you can. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna square our hips. So we're gonna make sure that that left hip is leaning forward and that right hip is a little drop behind. And let's go ahead and get comfortable into this position. Again, if you need some blocks to assist, you can take your block and place it under that right glute. And I definitely like to place another block under my thigh to just kind of help support it. And you can still get into the asana this way. And you can just walk your hands forward if you can and rest your head on your arms. Holding this here as long as we can, feeling a nice stretch in that right hip. Take a deep breath in and release out. Beautiful. Take another deep breath in and release out. Slowly bring your head up and look forward. And let's go ahead and push ourselves up with our arms. Just being here in our arms for 1 second, still in this pigeon. And let's go ahead and tuck those left toes. And if you have any blocks, go ahead and remove those blocks from underneath of you. So that those left toes are tucked and the left leg is lifted so that we can bring that right leg from underneath us and hold here in this high plank position. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go ahead and bring that left leg on the outside of the left foot on the outside of the left hand, putting us back into lizard. Here we are again, and let's make this a living lizard, pushing ourselves back and forth on the balls of our right foot here. Beautiful job, beautiful job. We're almost done. And pause. And let's go ahead and drop that right knee, untuck those right toes, and bring that left foot. You can actually heel toe it over if that's helpful, and drop it down. Now you want it to where, now the goal is that this leg, where the shin is right in parallel with the front of the mat there, okay? So this is how it looks if you need a block under the glute. You just place it just like that. That's exactly how it will look to help with that flexibility. All right, so now we're here, and let's go ahead and walk those hands out in front of us to go into our sleeping pigeon, opening up those hips, feeling that stretch. Now make sure you are releasing the glute and it's not as tight. You might feel it getting tighter, but just try to release it and relax here. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Take another deep breath in. Exhale out. Beautiful. Slowly lift that head up, using our arms to push us up, and just be here in this strong, empowered pigeon. Holding here. Tuck those right toes. Lift that right leg so you can swoop the left leg from underneath. Holding our pose here in this high plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly drop the knees. And let's go ahead and open up the knees to the width of the mat, making sure that our big toes are touching here and pushing ourselves back into this child's pose. Beautiful. Just giving ourselves a quick, nice relaxation. Child's pose is a great pose for you to just rest and relax, but it also helps with your flexibility now that I think about it. Or just sitting back on your heels like this. Beautiful. Go ahead and lift that head up, pushing ourselves back into this tabletop here. What I'm going to do here is I want for us to go ahead and walk our hands out in front of us and slowly get onto your forearms and release those knees so that we are on our stomachs, going into almost a Sphinx pose. Well, not almost, but we are in Sphinx pose. So Sphinx pose, we're going to just sit here for a second with our forearms on the mat, Holding it here, take a deep breath in. And exhale, slowly lower down onto the mat. Bringing those arms out to the side where your palms are facing up. And let's go ahead and put a bend in that left leg, bend in the right leg, and see if you can grab the tops of your feet from behind you. And what we're going to do here is we're going to just raise up our torso and raise up the thighs off of the mat so we can go into this bow pose. Going into bow pose is also really, really great for flexibility, and you will see why in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lift up, pushing the tops of the feet into your hands, holding this here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release down. Woo. Take a breath, take a breath, take a breath. Excellent. Let's go ahead and get ready again. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up, holding it here. See if you can go back and forth and rock your bow. No, I'm just kidding. Hold it here for 2, 1. Slowly release. Let's do that one last time. Inhale, up. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Go ahead and release your grasp from your hand, from your feet. Slowly drop those feet down. Beautiful job, beautiful job. Put a bend back in those knees, and let's just windshield wipe the knees back and forth to just bring some relief to our lower back. And let's go ahead and bring those hands beside us, beside our chest. Release those legs. Push yourself up to a high cobra. To just go ahead and counter pose. And come down. Now, the next part of what we're going to do is come back up to a tabletop. Swoop those legs out in front of you. And let's lay back. I know, we're doing a lot today. It's all right. It's all right. So let's go ahead and put a bend in both of our knees here. And let's bring our knees to chest so that we can just rock and massage that lower spine area. Whew. Bringing some relief to that lower back from doing the bow pose. And go ahead and release that left leg in front of you and take your peace fingers to grab your big toe and extend that leg out in front of you, holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Slowly put a bend back in that knee to where the right arm is on the inside of your leg. Hold it here. And let's go ahead and extend it out again. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, bring it out. Last time. Inhale, bring it in. And exhale, bring it out. Slowly release your peace fingers and bring that leg down to the mat. And let's go ahead and do the same side, the opposite side, excuse me. Put a bend in that left leg. Take your peace fingers, reach for that left toe, that left big toe. And let's take our deep breath here. And exhale, push that leg out. Now, if you need to keep a slight bend in your leg, please do that so that you are not harming your leg. I know I will do that myself. Go ahead and inhale, bring that knee in. Exhale, push that knee out. Inhale, bring that knee in. Exhale, push that knee out. One last time. Inhale, bring that knee in. And exhale, push it out. Slowly release your peace fingers from your big toe. Drop those toes, drop that leg down to the floor. And we're going to get into plow. Plow, I love plow. It's also really great for just clearing your mind. Right now, I'm just kind of windshield wiping my legs back and forth because this is really good for my spine right now. So I recommend you do that right now. Always remember that you can always pause and do what your body is calling you to do. All right? Be authentic in your practice. So let's prepare. We're going to swoop the legs so that they are shooting up to the sky, where our feet are going to be to the sky. So we're going to be doing a shoulder stand first, and then we're going to bring our legs back for plow. So if you need to scoot down on your mat, go ahead and do so. And let's go ahead and prepare for 3, 2, 1. Bring those legs up. Bring them as straight as you can, holding your lower back, supporting it here. And just take a deep breath in. Slowly start bringing those feet to where they're going above your head, preparing you for plow. See if you can bring those feet to the floor. Holding it here for 3, 2, 1. Actually, just hold it for 5 more seconds. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, you can bring the left leg up first, followed by the right. Holding it here. I really like doing shoulder stands. I don't know, it's just something playful about it that makes me like it a lot. And let's prepare for plow again. So slowly, with precision and control, bringing those legs back behind you, seeing if they can touch the floor. Holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See if you can bring that left leg out and then bring the right leg out. Stretching out those legs. Holding it here for 3, 2, 1. Put a bend in those knees. Shoot them back up. Bring the knees to the forehead. Bring the knee and bring them out straight. That's another way you can get it to plow. So the knees are to the forehead like this. And then you can just bring those knees straight back. Plow. Boom. All right. Put a bend in those knees. Shoot the legs up. Slowly, precision and control. Bring the bottom down on the mat. Feet come to the mat. Woo. And windshield wipe the knees back and forth. My body is calling for me to hug my knees so that the middle of my back can get some love. Just take your time, take your time, take your time. And let's go ahead and prepare for happy baby. So keep a bend in those feet and those knees, but go ahead and bring the feet to the ceiling. You can take your peace fingers and grab your big toe, or you can take your hands and hold on to the inside of the feet and just rock side to side. Oh, this feels so good on my back. This feels really good. Go ahead and pause. Try to bring those knees as close to the mat as possible. So your hands are going to be on the top of your feet, pushing your feet down, bringing those knees down to the mat. Breathing. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Beautiful. Slowly, with precision and control, bring those feet onto the mat and bring the legs out in front of you. I'm going to keep scooting back. And let's prepare for Shavasana as we are in this corpse pose. Now, since this is yoga for flexibility, I challenge you to go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together so we can be in a reclined bound angle. And that way you are still doing that flexibility in Shavasana. And I welcome you to place the blocks under your knees too, as we're going to be in Shavasana for about a minute or so. All right. Just take regular breaths here, feeling any type of ailments or any type of extra stretch that you might have in your body right now. And let's take a deep breath in, a healing breath, so that when we're inhaling and exhaling, we're cleansing out the body of any type of ailments or extra stretching that we might be feeling a little more than usual now. So let's go ahead and inhale positivity and healing. Paying attention that the breath goes to those areas, and exhale out any pain or ailments. Let's do that one more time. So we're inhaling, we're sending that healing energy to those parts of the body. Go ahead and inhale here. Hold that breath. And exhale out. Beautiful job. Going back to the intention that we set in this practice at the beginning, were you able to honor your intention throughout this practice? Did you show yourself any grace? Is there time that you can still work on your intention beyond this mat? Wherever you are with your intention, let's go ahead and just take a deep breath in together. Holding that breath and exhaling out. Exhale. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and bring awareness back to your body by wiggling your fingers. And you can slowly, if you're in the bound angle position, the reclined bound angle, you can take your hands and slowly close your legs and roll over to the side in a fetal position. And when you're ready, go ahead and push yourself up to an easy seat to close this out. Bring your palms to heart center and go ahead and bow your head to where your fingertips are grazing your lips, or your lips are grazing your fingertips. Telling yourself, I am whole and complete. Yoga calms me down. Yoga brings me peace. Yoga allows for me to be mindful. With my mindfulness, I find joy in every aspect of my life. And with that, namaste. Namaste, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this quick, easy yoga flow that just helped with your flexibility. We will definitely get more into flexibility later on as the days progress. But let's close out with our positive affirmation. And it says, my heart knows exactly where my greatest joy lies. My heart carries a unique step-by-step map to my personal joy and fulfillment. I'm ready to really start listening and let it show me the way. Whenever I'm uncertain or unclear, I'll simply tune in and ask my heart, what should I do? All right, you all, thank you so much. I really am grateful and appreciative of you all joining this flow. Again, my name is Christina Crowder, and shout out to Tonico brand for sponsoring us today with this super comfy activewear set. It's very beautiful, very lovely. I love the material. Even if like you're sweating, it doesn't like stick onto you. So the material is actually really great quality. I will drop their information in the description box below. So you guys have an amazing, awesome day. Take care.